Hello, YouTubers. Welcome back. Get ready for part 8 of my Paramount Home Entertainment VHS collection 2020. I got more Paramount Communication titles to show off in this video. And before we do that, I just want to point out some of the mistakes I did messed up in my previous video. In my last video, I did said Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, the ratings is rated R, and it's now, but I just pointed out about a YouTube user pointed out to me that if the movie is rated PG, not R, or PG-13, but this PG is rated PG, not rated R, not PG-13. It just says PG on the tape. So I did apologize for the mistake. And also in my previous video, I did say In Harm's Way, so even though it's a 2-tape set from video, I said it's 69 minutes, but that's incorrect. It's just pointing it out to 169 minutes. So I did apologize for the mistake. So anyway, enough said, let's continue on. Here's the VHS, a 1987 VHS of The Red Shoe. And this film is from 1948. And this is one of 2 Paramount Gulf Western Company tapes that I forgot to show off in part 2. Not rated, and it's 136 minutes, 1948. And this is from the Rank organization. Here's the sticker label. Here's the end label. And it's printed on the 44th week of 1987. And next up is the 1988 VHS of Henry V. And this movie's from 1944. Not rated, and it's 136 minutes. It's from the Rank organization. The movie has Robert Newton, Renee Asher, Flex Alamere, Leslie Bank, Esmond Knight, and Leo Grant. It's directed by Laurence Olivier. Here's the sticker label, say from my local book sale from the public library. It's a former book sale. Here's the end label. And it's no week in year code, no print date on this tape. Alright. And up next is the 1989 VHS of Footloose with Kevin Bacon, Laurie Singer, Diana Wiest, and John Lithgow. Directed by Herbert Ross, and the film is from 1984. Rated PG, and it's 107 minutes. Here's the sticker label. It's got the 1990 reprint and the end label. And there's no week and year code on this tape. And the next up is the 1990 VHS of The Caddy with Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. Also starring Donna Reed, Barbara Bates, Joseph Cataletta, Fred Clark. Directed by Norman Turrog. The film is from 1953. Not rated, and it's 95 minutes. This movie's in black and white. Here's the sticker label and the end label. And it's printed on the 10th week of 1990. Money Sound barcode on the tape. And the next up is the 1990 VHS of The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance with John Wayne. Also starring Vera Miles, Lee Marvin, Edmund O'Brien, Andy Devine, and Kim Murray. And it's directed by John Ford, and the film is from 1962. I do have the 1979 tape, which I show off in part 1. Not rated, and it's 123 minutes. This is still unsealed, which I'm going to keep it that way. And the next tape is the 1990 VHS of The Odd Couple with Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. The film is from 1968 and is directed by Neil Simon. Actually, it's rated G, excuse me, and it's 106 minutes. Rated G. Actually, it's directed by Gene Saks, not Neil Simon. It's Gene Saks directed it. Here's the sticker label. Here's the end label. And it's printed on the 13th week of 1990. And the next up is the 1990 VHS of The Godfather with Marlon Brando, also starring Al Pacino, James Caan, Richard Castellino, Robert Duvall, Sterling Hayden, John Marley, Richard Conte, Diane Keaton, directed by Francis Ford Coppola, and the film's from 1972. Rated R, and it's 171 minutes. This movie also has Talia Shire and Abe Vigoda. Here's tape 1. Tape 2. It's a 1990 tape. Actually, it's a 1992 reprint with the sticker label and the end label. Both tapes is printed on the 42nd week of 1992. Now, there's been a debate on this movie, The Godfather. Now, as you may know, on the original theatrical release, the Paramount logo was not showing at the beginning. It wasn't showing at all. It just said Paramount Picture Presents, because it starts with a black screen at the beginning. Then it went to Paramount Picture Presents. But the Paramount logo from 1968 did show up at the end of the movie. I know there's other sources saying that the Paramount logo on this Godfather script has the Paramount logo surrounding a black background with no mountain on there. This might be a mystery. But I did point out from the TV and movie archive that according to the script, that the theatrical release, there was no Paramount logo at all. It just only had the Paramount logo at the end. So on this tape, it does have the 1968 Paramount Picture logo at the beginning. Up next is the 1990 VHS of The Godfather Part 2 with Al Pacino, also starring Robert Duvall, Diane Keaton, Robert De Niro, Talia Shire, Morgana King, John Cazale, Marina Hill, and Lee Strasberg, directed once again by Francis Ford Coppola, and the film is from 1974. Rated R, and it's 200 minutes. Here's tape 1, tape 2. Both tapes has the sticker label, the end label, and it's printed in the 46th week of 1992. I'm gonna put this tape back in the box, so give me a second. There we go. Let's move on to the next tape. Here's the 1990 VHS of Ghosts with Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, and Whoopi Goldberg. The film is also from 1990. Rated PG-13, and it's 127 minutes. This movie is directed by Jerry Zucker. A near perfect movie. A 10, says Gary Franklin of KABC TV. You'll fall in love with ghosts, says Joel Siegel, the late Joel Siegel of Good Morning America. This movie also has Tony Goodwin is in this film. Here's the sticker labels and in white silver tape. There's the end label. It's a 1991 reprint. There's printing, so we all know what this will have at the end. The 10th week of 1991. And the next tape is the 1991 VHS of Misty with David Ladd, Pan Smith, Arthur O'Connell, Ann Seymour, and Duke Farley. Directed by James B. Clark, and the film is from 1961. For some reason, this movie is originally released by 20th Century Fox, but it fell to a public domain, and that's why Paramount Home Video originally distributed this tape. Not rated, and it's 91 minutes. The joyful family tale based on a children's classic. If you look right here, it says 20th Century Fox presents, but unfortunately the Fox logo has been removed, but it added the Paramount Picture logo at the beginning. A UPA production. It says here copyright 1989 at Rainbow Group Limited. That's odd. Anyway, here what they're doing, what in the world is 20th Century Fox doing on the Paramount video movie on the Paramount VHS release? Anyway, here's the sticker label. Printed in the 33rd week of 1987. And the next tape is the 1991 VHS of Sabrina with Humphrey Bogart and Audrey Hepburn, also starring William Holden, Walter Hampton, John Williams, no, not to be confused with the music star John Williams, Martha Hare, and Joan Voorhees. Right here. Directed by Billy Wilder, the film's from 1954. Not rated, and it's 113 minutes. An Oscar-studded cast in a picture with high content of merriment delightful, says Newsweek. Here's the sticker label. It's got the Paramount Gulf Western Company sticker label. Here's the end label. Printed in the 11th week of 1991. This has the multicolor changing warning screen at the beginning. And I'm going to show you one more tape before we go on to part 9. And which is the 1991 VHS of The Godfather Part 3, final director's cut with Al Pacino. Also starring Diane Keaton, Talia Shire, Andy Garcia, Eli Wallach, Joe Mantegna, Bridget Fonda, George Hamilton, and Sofia Coppola. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, and the film is from 1990. I heard rumors, I know they doing a director's cut of The Godfather Part 3. Rated R, and it's 170 minutes. Final director's cut with additional footage. Special extended home video version expanded by director Francis Ford Coppola to include 9 minutes of additional footage not seen theatrically. And as of 2020, the original theatrical cut of The Godfather Part 3 is never commercially released on video cassette. Just the final director's cut. Here's the sticker label and a dark sticker label, tape 1, tape 2. Here's the end label. Both tapes is printed on the 48th week of 1992, but still uses the 1991 master tape at the beginning. All right, that's it. Stay tuned for part 9.